Casey had been saving up for months to buy her dream car, but it wasn't enough. She needed more money, and fast. That's when she remembered her friend's toddler, Little Timmy, who always seemed to be in need of a babysitter. Casey decided to take advantage of the opportunity and agreed to watch him for the day. As soon as Little Timmy arrived, Casey realized he was no ordinary child. He had a mischievous grin and an infectious laugh that could light up a room. She began to read him a story, but little did she know, it would be the most entertaining tale of her life. Little Timmy's giggles echoed through the house as Casey narrated the story, using various voices and sound effects to bring it to life. The more he laughed, the harder Casey laughed along with him. Before she knew it, they were both in hysterics, tears streaming down their faces. As the day went on, Casey discovered that Little Timmy was not only funny, but also incredibly curious. He asked her countless questions about everything from cars to cats, and Casey did her best to answer each one with patience and enthusiasm. Just as Casey was starting to feel like she'd been there for hours, the doorbell rang. It was Little Timmy's mom, who had returned home early from work. Casey expected her to be annoyed at the unexpected babysitting gig, but instead, she walked in with a huge smile on her face. "Thank you so much for taking care of my little monster today," she said, giving Casey a hug. "He's been driving me crazy all day, but I'm glad he had a good time." As Little Timmy ran to give Casey another hug, she couldn't help but feel a warmth in her heart. This wasn't just about earning money for her dream car. It was about making connections and forming meaningful relationships along the way. "I'll definitely be back to babysit again," Casey said with a smile. And just like that, another day in the life of Casey, babysitter extraordinaire, had come to an end. What was Casey's initial goal when she agreed to babysit Little Timmy? Casey's initial goal was to earn money for her dream car. How did Little Timmy affect Casey during their time together? Little Timmy had a mischievous grin and an infectious laugh that could light up a room, and he asked Casey countless questions about everything from cars to cats, keeping her entertained and engaged. What did Casey discover about Little Timmy's mother? Casey discovered that Little Timmy's mother was not annoyed at the unexpected babysitting gig, but instead was grateful that Casey had taken good care of her son. How did Casey feel at the end of the day? Casey felt a warmth in her heart from making connections and forming meaningful relationships with Little Timmy and his mother. What was the outcome of Casey's babysitting experience? The outcome of Casey's babysitting experience was that she earned money for her dream car, but more importantly, she formed meaningful connections with Little Timmy and his mother.